What's up guys, it's G Martin here for another video tutorial. In this video we're going to talk all about nature photography, as this is going to be something new that I'm doing. I'm actually going to look at a whole bunch of topics ranging from city photography to urban to nature. I even think I'll do highway at one point, but this is going to be the first video in this series. I'm going to be talking about nature photography. Also, I should note these are going to be a bit shorter videos to kind of sum up the point super quick so you get that information and you don't have to stay around and watch this for 10-15 minutes. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to talk about, and yeah, you'll be on your way. So nature photography, where do I even start with this? I went with a buddy to a local park and there was a cool river right by us. I took a few cool photos, found some good angles. I'm going to talk about the story and how I learned to take photos of these correctly. So we got there and there was a few different scenes. There was a waterfall, there was a river, there was one really cool angle with a barrel sitting in the water and you could kind of see the brush behind it. And these were all, various photo ideas I had in the back of my mind. I ended up taking photos of all of them, and some turned out very nice. I guess my first point is make sure when you go to take photos you find a good angle or a good place or a good location. Obviously all those mean different things, but you kind of get the point. You want to find a good place to take some photos where you like what you see and you think you can manipulate the colors and such, so it's a very vibrant photo. Alright, tip number 2. For nature photography, when you're taking photos, make sure you find a very vibrant place, meaning there's a lot of color and it's not super dull, because you do not want this with nature. Nature is very green and very bright. You want to show that in your photos and really make it pop. Tip number 3. In nature, there's a lot of moving stuff, or at least where I was. There was, because I was by water, obviously, so you could see all the ripples in the water, little waves here and there, many little waterfalls, and I use this to my advantage. You want to go into your settings and find shutter speed and see if you can bring this all the way down to 1/2000, even 1/4000 if it's bright enough. You're going to have to adjust your ISO and your aperture to make this work, but that's not very hard. The benefit of doing this is when you photograph nature, if there's flowing water, you get that water in stop motion like that. So it just looks very cool and there's no movement to the water. This is not normally how your eyes perceive nature, so when you see this in a photo or a video, this is very cool. And that is exactly what I did. I took some photos and I'll show those right now. There's some really cool water effects where it looked like it wasn't moving, but it was just a stop motion picture of the action. But yeah, I did that a few times. Some photos turned out okay, some were not that good, and some were great. And I would just say pretty much use those 3 or 4 tips to your advantage next time you're out in like a local park or you're at the beach or anything like that, and you just want some really cool photos. Try this out for yourself, see if it works. But anyways, I'm G Martin, thanks for checking out my video. Catch you in the next one.